Epic collection or epic fail. This coin collection came in the coin shop yesterday, and this is only part of it because a lot of the holders the coins were took out of. It's hard to tell how much more was in here. But we're going to take a look at this collection in this video. So stay tuned. So first off, this is a complete collection of silver eagles. And I'm not sure if PC coins and stamps or something like that. These coins typically are problem-free. Some of them got a little bit of toning on them. But from 86 all the way to, it has the 96, it has the 94, which are a little better. But it has all the way down to 2016. So it's 86 to 2016. The holders are only saying, American Eagle, genuine and circulated. No problem with that. The price, the premium on these is substantial. If you think $15 over was bad, these are 20, 30, 40. It's hard to tell how much over these were. Then there's a few other items that were pulled out of the boxes. Like I said, it's from some of them from the Bradford Exchange as well. And I do have some of the pricing. We'll look at a couple things. But these were in a Walking Liberty holder. Looks like most of them are common dates. I'm sure if there's a date set here, there might be a 21 plain. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. And here's a 38. Let's see if it's got the D mint mark on the back. And no, I don't see it. But anyways, there's some more walking halves there. And then Jamestown and the Civil War commemoratives. And a standing quarter, which is, like I said, there had to be more, or at least he was working on more. So, painted silver eagle. Here's some nickels. There's 1913 and a 38. So there was the first year and last year. So I'm sure there was more there, unless he was just trying to put it together. This one is a 2018. Obviously, just a common date. Mint date 69. Literally, it says here, if you would prefer to pay the remaining balance of $168 all at once, please check the box. The installments are $84. This was in here. I'm not sure if that's the price for just this. It wouldn't surprise me. And then here is gem uncirculated. Pretty much didn't meet 69 or 70, so they had it just holdered that way at bulk submissions. These go into PCGS and NGC and NX from the U.S. Mint on pallets. It's Silver Eagle season, and they grade these. They have a bunch of people they hire up, and they sit in the warehouse and grade 10 hours a day. That's the word. That's what I've heard. Here's 2017, 69, 2020, 69. And then here's something that's kind of cool. Now, these you can't really say the price is too high on because you don't find these anywhere, but they are made out of silver. So these are 1 ounce silver, and what they are replicas of a pattern, which is a schoolgirl Morgan pattern designed by Morgan, the same one who designed the Morgan dollars. And this is something that I can condone. I can say, look, something like this is going to sell for a premium, but the problem is the price is going to be very high initially. I don't think that it's going to, hold the price. We'll see what it says here, see if it's got a price on it for it. It says paid. I don't see the price. I'm sure you can go on their website and they're probably still selling them or something to this effect on it, I'm sure. But this one, that is the Shield Earring Morgan. To me, these are kind of cool. You can get 1 ounce of silver and a replica of one of your favorite patterns or your patterns. Get a whole collection of them. And then here's the 64. And they're kind of well made. This isn't that great because I love the peace dollar, and this just isn't a good rendition of it. But anyway, this is the 64, 1 ounce. So something like that you don't get anywhere else. It's something they made, their creation. So that's, to me, okay. But the price on some of this stuff here is not. You can buy this anywhere, the Silver Eagles. This is another thing. You take common date stuff you'd typically find in rolls that you buy, and just take the rolls out, put them in a fancy case that's worth, half what the coins are, and then sell them for a high premium. And that's basically what's going on here. I don't know, a lot of people watch my videos before. You get the gist of what I'm saying. is that collections like these are going to sell for much more than if you just bought the box or a display case or an album and then bought the coins from a reputable dealer or seller, someone you know. The price is going to be a lot less if you do it that way than do it this way. These are, advertising, marketing, and just you got to pay for all that. So this does have a decent 21 in it, although it looks cleaned. It does have the 28S. It has a 35, 34, so it has the year for each one in this collection. And then, of course, this here. And then, of course, the box, complete. Then here is a commemorative dollar, a painted 1921 Morgan, another Morgan dollar there. It's a common date, just in a holder. Basically, when you see stuff in these holders, you know that you're paying a premium. You're going to pay a large amount, and they're going to get you on a subscription thing or payment plans and that kind of thing. Make it look easy and inviting. And there's nothing wrong with that business thing, but it's just the premium on this stuff is just way more than what you're ever going to get back out of it. Even with gold and silver being as high as it is, it's hard to regain your premium that you pay for this stuff. These are all plated, and it says rose gold plated. This one's just the silver eagle there, and this one's the PVD blue plated. And then here's the Morgan set. These all come with the key, and they're common dates. Some of them are clean, some of them are not. There is a 78S, a little better there. And most of them have no mint marks, and then they're Philadelphia. Then you have some down here. So you have this big old box and all these Morgan dollars. Then here's the 20 years of Indian head nickels or Indian head pennies and buffalo nickels. And just common dates in here. And this, as far as I can tell, you're 2 coins for $31 or $34.90. That includes your shipping, and they didn't charge a tax on these for some reason. But anyways, must have been bought when they didn't have to charge tax. But it shows on here, you get 2 coins for $15.95 each plus $1.50 shipping. So each one of these coins was over $17 a piece, or $17.50 a piece. And then the box. So you're basically, you can go to any dealer and buy these for $1 and get a display case or an album and do a little bit better. And the reason I say that is because you're leaving this to your family in the future. I mean, that's what you're planning on doing, right? I mean, if you're going to do that, you're going to cost them some of your inheritance because you're paying more. We'd rather pay, $10 for a $5 item than pay $20, and then your family loses the 10. You're always going to lose some money on some things unless you buy it before COVID, silver, and you bought the silver at a decent premium or melt, then you sell it now, then it's different. But like I said, you can't always plan for stuff like that. No one knows when things like that's going to happen. So these are the North American Big Super Slam. Now, these are popular, but they cost $127.10 a piece to buy them. They're an ounce of silver. They might be cool. They might be nice. They might look good in this display case, but that is huge. Then we have a little thing of Indian cents here. That's a little book. It has some history. And then here's this one, Queen's Beast. Now, I don't know how much this costs. I don't have the price, but I don't see a receipt with it or anything like that. But this one here, some of these are not easy to find still. They're 2 ounces of silver. This is, I think, most of them or all of them. I haven't really checked that for sure. So this is something that you could question whether it was a good buy or not. I just don't know how much they cost initially. Here is a Kennedy $half collection. It has the silver up here, the 40% and the 90%. And then there's only 2 90%. And then it has the rest of them in this display case. Now, some people like this, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you're going to have to buy it aftermarket to get it for a good price so that you're not overpaying for it. Because if you buy it from the company that made this, which could be any company, Bradford Exchange, PC, coins and stamps or whatever, you are going to pay way too much for it. You're just going to. Here is platinum and gold-plated American Silver Eagles. These are authentic Silver Eagles that were plated in platinum and gold These are very popular on our auction. I mean, these go for a lot of money on our auction. Don't really like people paying too much for these, but when I put something up for auction, $1 no reserve, whatever it goes for is what it goes for. Now, like I said, these are really nice looking coins though. So what I want to do is talk about how we do things, how we buy things when we're leaving them to our kids, because this person passed away, or your family, I should say. But this person passed away and left it to his son, or at least his family, and his son came in and sold these. We paid him more than what he thought he was going to get out of them, honestly. That's always a good scenario. It's better than the tears I've seen before. So many times in the past, I've seen the tears from people crying that they realize that it's not worth the bundle that they thought it was, or that their father or grandpa or uncle, whatever, thought it was.
These collections are very difficult for coin dealers to purchase. For one, the boxes are nice. You have to admit, they're made out of wood. They've got a little glass. They got a key with them. They're a little fancy. But sometimes they're worth more than the coins. But when someone brings in stuff like this, most of them, not all of them, but most of them think they've got a boatload of money, and that since it looks and it's so presentable the way it is, that it's got to be worth a bunch. They don't realize that the coins that are in it are just clean, common. Some of them are non-silver or made up, like the patterns back there I showed you, or the painted. They don't understand that because they never was into coin collecting. They just knew that their grandpa coin collected, or their grandma, or their uncle, dad, mom, whichever, collected coins and was putting stuff back, or they didn't even know it and they just found the collection. They go in their house after they passed away to clear everything out, and they find all these coins. The thing is when they think that it's worth a lot more seeing those receipts, and that it has to be worth more because he bought this back in 2010, and it's not worth more because the premium was so high. That's what makes it very difficult for a coin dealer to purchase collections like this. So I recommend not doing it. I recommend not purchasing it. I think the best thing to do, if you're going to do it anyways, because you can do what you want with your money. If you want this stuff and you think it looks good that way, and you don't feel like making it up yourself, then put a note that, you paid a premium because you really love these, but probably you're going to get, 50% less than what he paid for them, or even less than that. It just depends. So the other thing is like I was talking about, how much you're actually costing your family your inheritance. If you are really wanting to do that, some of you don't care. I understand that. You don't have nothing to do with your family or whatever. I don't care about that. I'm talking about people who really want to leave something for their family. You don't want to sacrifice a lot of that inheritance by putting too much money in the coins that you're buying, and they're losing the money. They're actually losing it because they're the ones that's going to have to sell it if they don't want to collect it. So anyways, the other thing I want to talk about is how to circumnavigate some of this. And to me, this is more fun. This is the fun part of it, is to find holders that is affordable, and that you can find dealers that are reputable, and sellers that you can go to, or go to coin shows, join coin clubs, and actually buy these holders that look good to you, what you think would be good. You can buy boxes, but here's storage examples that I'm going to show you here, that you can put your coins in, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg. Plus, you're getting the coins just for the normal premiums dealers charge. Buy rolls of 90% and find your dates. You can buy rolls of Mercury dimes. You can buy rolls of even Barber coins, and select the ones that you like. Now, coin holder, let's say a wood, put wood, and see if it'll come up here. So you've got all these display cases that you can choose which one you want to use to put your coins in for your family. And to me, that's the best way of doing it. You're going to save a lot of money doing it this way. Might even find this here, like it's a patriotic theme. That is so cool for challenge coins. I've got to show that. This is cool. I mean, most, maybe even you leave it to your family, don't collect coins, they might like this. I mean, that's something they might want to keep. So maybe make it desirable, caters the holder to the interest of your family members, so that when they inherit it, the coins might not be that important, but the case itself makes them want to keep it. I mean, that's an idea. That's something that you can do. So anyways, I just wanted to, wow, hang on a second here. That's even bigger. I like these myself. I mean, that is as big. Man, you're talking about putting a challenge coin collection or a Morgan dollar collection, or it wouldn't have to be challenge coins. That's just an example. That's cool. I like that. But like I said, you need to watch because, some people, feedback, you want to check, make sure they're reputable, that you're going to get the coin or the holder that they're advertising. Maybe even make it yourself. But anyways, I just wanted to show you this and examples of this. Honestly, if it was me, I would come over here to Wizard Coin Supply. And I want to show you something. A lot of people don't realize this, especially if you are doing copper. Type in intercept, and this is intercept shield. These holders are probably the best that you could to preserve your coins from toning, from the gases that's in the air that I've talked about in other videos. There's albums, there's little bags, boxes that you can use, and I showed you those two. These would probably be better to store the coins in. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like some of those holders, those flag holders. I really like this. I mean, to go over a mantle, something that big. But anyways, I hope this helps you a little bit because I would like to see people enjoy collecting. I would like to see family members happy about what they're left, even keep it. I don't have to buy everybody's collection that passes away. It's kind of sad. There's a lot of that going on right now. And the more I'm known and the more my reach is out there, the larger the channel gets, the more I'm able to buy collections, more people coming around or contacting me. And I had a local person who watched my channel, who came in and bought from me and traded from me, was a Roll Searcher too. He passed away last week or week before last, and the family came in and sold, what he had left. And I just, it's sobering, for that to happen, but it's part of this business. But they were happy with what they received. This person was happy that I sold this collection here. That makes me happy. At least they feel good. They got left something. But I see the money that was left on the table. So I've got to be wise in what I say to everyone who watches my channel when thousands of people watch this video. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.